Alright, so here we are. If you tune into the stream, you should see what's happening here. So we have today we have here Spencer and Matlord presenting the national government and the Russian guild respectively. And let me activate this. Go. Right. So do you guys see the stream?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I did click finish turn last time, but it was not live anymore, so nothing happened in between the two turns except for that barbarian camp showing up here to west of Stockholm. So we have two barbarian camps to deal with. Maybe the military guild can have a look at that and decide what they want to do about it. Besides that, it's time to move some units around, and I see we have standing orders for the scouts, which is auto explore. I'm gonna do that. And then the other standing order is to heal the other military units before attacking the barbarian outpost in northeast of Stockholm. So let's do that. Alright, is there anything you want to do in this first turn?
I don't think I can do anything.
Let me see. What do you have available? Yeah, but there's not much you can do. You can promote a governor if you want to, or you can make contact with the other civilizations. Unfortunately, Stockholm is not here, so I don't think there's much actually to decide right now. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on Discord, but maybe you guys do too, just to see if Captain Keys has any input about military actions here between these two barbarian camps. And we are going into the next turn. So we're gonna play 15 turns maximum here. There's a lot of barbarians showing right away.
I suppose I'm in charge of the military, sort of, kind of. I have the spearmen. Well, first, have have the archer attack that scout right next to it.
Yeah, let me check. Because I believe you're not really in charge of the military.
Yeah.
Oh, it's under control of attack jumping.
Yeah.
No gold, station. Oh, actually you are. Okay, so all units under the control of that faction, which is the military, are being moved by the national government. You cannot give up control of these, you cannot use any charges. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you're in charge. You're in charge of everything, it seems, except for the money, for which we have Matlot here.
Yeah.
So yeah, just go. So you said you want to attack the scout.
Yes, attack the scout right next to the.
Do you want to move the archer before you do that?
Yes, kind of. Just one back.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay. And attack. Okay, what do you want to do with the spearman?
I guess just move him closer. I guess I'll just move him closer to the proper. God, that's hard. Because they're gonna just run. Mm, I guess just move him to that to that word.
But forest?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are kind of in a tricky situation here because actually there are some standing orders from the military, but at the same time the situation has kind of fundamentally changed. So yeah. Question is, do we just follow the military decisions or like the standing orders, or do we react to what's happening here? I don't know if Captain Keys is here and if he's watching. It would be great if he can give some input. I'm gonna message him quick. Okay, so let's give him like a minute. Respond to that. In the meantime, I don't know. Let's have a look at some stuff happening here around the world. So our military strength is comparable to the Georgian Empire. It's a little bit behind the Polish Empire. So that's all alright. Besides that, I don't think there's really much to say here. Culture. Polish are quite ahead. Per turn culture. Science is still pretty even. Alright, so we have some response here. Go ahead and defend the city. Alright, so I think let's conform with moving this into the forest, I guess. I mean, it would be easiest if he actually just joins the session. Alright. So I'm gonna move it over here. Okay, so it's our poaching.
So I get the feeling that we're about to be swarmed.
Yeah, so the way barbarians work is like these scouts, they have spotted our city, and if they return to the camp, to their respective camps, then these camps are going to spawn a bunch of warriors and probably slingers, maybe archers even. Probably archers, and they will start to swarm the city. That's true. There might also be some horsemen and or horsemen archers in between those which they spawn. So the thing is, barbarians cannot take out your capital city. So if they attack it and it is at 1 hit point, it just nothing happens and the barbarians are damaging themselves. So you can never lose the game actually to barbarians. You cannot lose your capital to it. However, they can pillage everything and just like forbid you basically to get out of your city for a long time till they all suicided into it. So that's the nuisance here. Hey, Captain Keys writes, let's not lose all million units, so it has to heal up. Alright, I'm ending the turn. And we do have a builder. Unfortunately, there's not much we can actually do with it because our representative of Stockholm is not here and no proxy was assigned. So I'm gonna have to follow the build order. The standing order says settler is the next thing to do.
Oh, great. Yeah, settler will totally help.
And Captain Keys is writing something. Alright, so we have the archer here available. And we have the spearman.
Maybe just attack from there.
The spearman?
Yeah, attack the spearman.
Alright. Alright. And the spearman probably go back into the city and heal up.
Yeah.
I mean, it could also heal up in the forest. I think that's as safe as the city and it will go a little bit quicker, I guess.
I guess go to the city to heal, just so like.
Inside the city?
I guess? I don't know. I don't know how this game works.
Usually inside the borders, usually.
Yeah, so I think outside the city it heals 20 hit points per turn. Which it did not move. Inside the city I think it's 25. But it will not heal this turn if we move it into the city. So, however, if it is inside the city, the defense strength of the city will be a little bit higher. Keep it for us to heal now, Captain Key says. Alright. So, you have control over the builder, but you cannot actually spend any charges, so you can just move it around if you want to. But you can't actually really do anything with it. So what do you want to do with it?
I guess just leave it there. It's probably safest there.
Okay. And I guess that's it.
Or, oh yeah, I forgot the scouts are on Auto Explore.
What was that?
I forgot the scouts were on Auto Explore. No.
Yeah. Yeah, they are all on Auto Explore. Alright. And they explore away. We are true friends with the smaller civilizations. We appreciate that you recognize this fact. Bye. Alright.
We literally have not met any city-states, but okay.
No, have we met any? I don't think so. No, we haven't.
No, we haven't. Oh, another one. Great.
Oh, it's still the same one. So okay, if a Barbaria moves closer, then move our unit into the city. Alright, you have to tell me when that is the case. Okay, so Archer.
Move it back, I guess, and then attack the spearman again.
From here?
No, move it back first. Yeah, from there.
Okay. Yeah. Just kited. Okay, this cat is annoying. Sorry. To go somewhere else. Alright. You're making some exploration down here. Short look here at gold costs. Landlord, you do have available not all of this gold, but most of it. some of it is in the hands of the military. So 40 of this gold is reserved for the military because they cleared a camp.
Yeah, I seen bits of the last part.
Yeah. So you are in control of 137 gold right now. If you feel like you want to use it at some point for anything, just alright, everybody happy? To end the turn?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go this retreating. Alright, that spearman actually still is sitting there. And that warrior came a little bit closer.
And that spearman randomly did nothing. Try to kill that spearman, just that's standing there, I guess.
Here. Yeah, I mean that would kill it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Yeah. Trying to intimidate the guy with a bow. From the distance. Alright. And then we have... Alright, so Captain Key says, like, if a barb warrior moves closer, then move our unit into the city. So I guess that is the case right now. Right. He says yes.
I forgot. Are there city attacks in this game? What?
There are city attacks as soon as you build a wall.
Oh, okay. So because we haven't bothered yet.
Yes. However, having a unit in your city usually makes it stronger.
Yeah, I guess move it into the city.
Not in this case, however. And... so it cannot attack over anything. So spearman can right now.
Yes.
And...
fortify, I guess?
yeah, it makes no difference at this time. Would be next turn anyways. Alright. So let's turn. Alright. And the barbarians start pillaging. And here comes a horseman.
Okay.
Okay, so...
yeah, okay. What are we gonna do? A promotion's available. How many,
yes, that archer does have a promotion available.
I believe a promotion is open to the owner of that unit, which is not me. But,
yeah, that's basically a charge. So Captain Keys have to say if he wants to use that. It will heal the unit too. So if you promote it, it heals up to 50 hit points, so it will be back to full health. You can move once and use the remaining hit point, movement point to promote it. If you move twice, you cannot promote it anymore. In that turn, at least.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can you? I don't actually want to do this. But can you? Is it possible to, as a test, move up, and like attack it like from one range, so it can also attack back, just to see how much if it would kill me in one shot? I just want to know if the horseman would kill me in one shot.
Oh, can I kill you? Like from my experience, it cannot 100-0 an archer. However, the archer is pretty damaged. It's sitting on 63. I would say that's a pretty close call. I mean, this is about the amount of damage that I would expect from a horseman to deal to an archer, like around that value. I mean, there's some RNG involved anyways, so this might be just enough or just not enough.
I guess shoot him. Shoot him.
So Captain Keys says, let's move and promote, or can we attack and promote in one turn? No, we cannot attack and promote in one turn. We can move and attack, or we can move and promote. Oh, scouts are having fun, bro.
What did the scouts find? Oh. Hi, barbarian scout. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
We have no beef. It's fine. Please don't attack.
Oh, that scout is fine. They usually. Sometimes they take over scouts, but. Alright, so Captain Key says let's move back and promote. So I guess that is in direction of Stockholm.
Yeah, I guess move to.
He says yes. Alright, so you have the choice between volley, ranged strength versus land units, or garrison, combat strength, and occupying even a White's defense strength for a district. Volley, please. Alright. And we do have a spearman here in the city. The odds against this warrior are super bad.
Oh.
Alright,
Then,
so I do want to remind you guys, these barbarians, they are annoying, but they cannot take our capital.
I guess fortify just and pray. I guess fortify and pray.
What do I think? Well, it doesn't matter what I think. I'm just the guy clicking and explaining the rules. Heal or move back. So the fastest healing is inside the city for sure. This unit is not getting attacked inside the city. Like, inside the city it is safe, it cannot get damaged. Let's heal and stay up. Alright. So, you're currently sitting at 150 gold, by the way. So the thing with Civ 6 is, with the 1 unit per tile rule, as long as you have something inside your city which is of the same type, you cannot buy anything. So as long as the spearman is sitting there, unfortunately you are blocked from buying any units if you would desire to do so, Madlord. But that's
fine.
That's how it is right now.
It's not like we have enough money. But...
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what happens. Oh wait, this... Oh, okay, this does not auto-explore anymore because there's a scout right next to it. Yeah. Need to make a decision here. I guess exploration would go into this area here. Do you want to keep going there?
Me?
He is writing, going, right. Alright.
Okay.
Actually seems like I was very off with my estimate here. It did 30 damage to our... But this, okay, but it did 30 damage. What are we running? Okay.
Okay. Maybe how much damage would we do to that scout and how much damage would we do to that horseman?
Okay, so we would kill the scout. Likely. At least it's displaying that. It would... Oh, Bavarian horsemen. Oh, okay, it's because Bavarian horsemen are much weaker than usual horsemen, I see. It would almost take out the horseman. It would be left at 1/3 or something. Attack with the archer, I think we should attack horse, he says. So you can either attack from here, or you can attack from here.
Captain Keys, if it would be possible, I would say, um, I would say, just stay in live sessions. So
That did not come clear to me. Let's move it and attack, he says. Alright, so here and attacking the horseman. Alright. And then we have a spearman in the city still. So yeah, I mean the odds are just horrible because both of these warriors are sitting in hills and they get extra bonus against spearmen. So yeah, what's that?
I guess just hang out.
Yeah, that's something we can definitely do. And you could as well just put him back on the forest here if you like it.
I say just wait, but up to him.
Just leave it, okay. Let's see what our scouts are doing. So there's a barbarian down here. And so this guy, I assume...
Actually, can we talk to Poland?
Can we talk to Poland? Yes, we can talk to Poland, absolutely. What do you want to talk about?
I was just wondering if kind of want I just kind of wanted to, I kind of wanted to I guess relationship first.
Relationships?
Yeah.
So they like us for some unknown reason, a lot actually. And sent them a delegation which made them pretty happy.
I guess declare friend. I guess I kind of want to declare friendship to see if it works, but
Okay.
just having an ally seems helpful.
And they accept.
Yay!
Yes. And now they are even happier. They are like super happy actually. Right.
We are friends.
We are friends, yeah. So I'm assuming we're gonna keep exploring here. It's kind of manual auto explore. And I'm not sure if we have to move this guy because he has seen another scout, so let's check. Probably yes, but is there anything else you want to do in this turn before I try this out?
No.
Okay, it actually kept moving. Alright. So we scared off a horseman.
Oh, we might actually be able to do something against that archer.
Yeah, I mean that's an option. We also have this archer is also able to attack over the lake from here.
Yeah. Attack that warrior probably, or that.
Bring the archer closer to stock. So do you mean into the forest? Yes, into forest. Okay.
Yeah.
Goes. And attack the barb archer. Okay.
Oh, just go past them. Friend.
Yeah. Do you want to go here or here?
Well, it's not my scout, but
Down, he says. Right. And I guess from here we can keep auto exploring if you want so. Let's for keep auto exploring. Right. Look good to everybody. Oh, there's another barbarian camp spawned right here. So that's camp number 3. The good thing is, military will get a lot of money from all of this. Alright, that thing is it makes it really, really hard to get some expansion going here, because we are going to get the settler out next turn, and something has to move. Like, either this builder or the settler has to move. And I think the only place available is this forest right now.
Probably the builder, I think.
What was that?
The builder should move.
Yeah, I mean,
Down.
something has to at some point. Alright, let's keep going. People are too trusting, they will let anyone into his cities, even barbarians. Yeah, I mean, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. Okay, so their archer attacked our archer. Now, that was actually a pretty significant hit.
I do an archer hit not against. That's a lot of damage actually. Maybe like the spearman attack the archer, and then our archer attacks the archer.
Yeah, that's an option. It might be just enough. It's hard to say. Use our archer to attack their archer, then attack with our melee unit. This is what you. Okay. 38 damage, and that is enough. And he gets a promotion if he survives. Alright, here. Do you want to go back to auto explore here, or do you want to manually?
I don't think we can auto explore. I think we just saw him again.
Auto, please. Yeah, I think it's possible because it's not right next to it, so. Oh wow, it's browsed by this barbarian camp here on the top, so. Alright, and our other barbarian is, our other scout is having a fun time down here. Alright, so one of these two units have to move. And because it's civilian units, that's back to you, Spencer.
I guess move this. I don't think we can move the builders. I guess settler or down to where the archer is.
You can move either of them. Well, actually, we can also move the builder into this lake here, which is completely safe because the barbarians do not know how to border.
Move the builder over to that boat, I guess.
Here.
Yeah. No, over to the boat. Over to the boat.
All the way here.
Yeah.
Scouting builder. Alright. You can link the archer with a settler if Spencer wants. So that's up to you. Also, you need to decide what we're going to build in the city.
Oh, I guess it's my choice now.
Yes.
Did they run out? Okay.
Yes, this was the last build order.
Okay. What's a good defending thing? I figure we need a unit, just for obvious reasons. Or actually, we might actually. I'm not just a unit for now. How about? I guess a scout. No, not a scout. A spearman, another spearman. Just try and handle this. I don't know.
So Captain Key's vicious for another archer, it seems.
Okay, then an archer works. Yeah.
Or heavy chariots, he says.
I guess a heavy chariot. I don't know. A heavy chariot shouldn't be too bad.
No.
Yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Settler. Do you want to move it around?
I feel like the settler is safest here, weirdly.
Yeah.
For now it is. Alright. And so you asked, can we capture barbarian camp with a scout? I guess you mean that barbarian camp. I don't know, it moved along really quick, but I think I saw a unit inside of it, which is most likely a spearman. But if you want to, we can move over to this tile next turn and see if it is empty or not.
Means you have to stop the auto
Yeah,
from
okay,
it.
he wants to see that. Right. Oh, it did move already. It did. Okay. Alright, here they come. So the Spearman just survived. It has a promotion, which will bring it back up to 57 hit points.
I say you should probably. It's not my choice, but I think you should probably promote it.
Yeah, so
The captain is safe by him.
yeah, so you have a choice here. You can either go back into Stockholm and promote him there, or you can promote in place. It will end the turn for the Spearman no matter what. Bring back to Stockholm. Alright. +5 against cavalry or +10 against melee. Heroes. Rust. Oh. As good as new. Right, this guy. Let's use Spencer. As I said, they cannot actually hurt it. So you might, if you want to, you can put him to sleep or whatever.
I guess just go sleep. It doesn't really, not really going to mean anything for a while. So I will order this. And oh, the archer. Oh,
Oh, the archer.
hello, my friends.
Take a full strength Baron Warrior with our archer. So that's this one. Okay, so then we have a scout. So this field is blocked. So
I believe they wanted us to move one up, move down.
Yeah.
If there's people.
like the easiest way would have been here, move up one. Actually, that's possible. So this is a winning scout here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can win, absolutely. Alright, that's another 40 gold in the bank of a military guild.
Oh, we finally have enough money to buy something if military and the merchants get along enough to decide to build something.
Yeah, you can also put your money together if you want to, you too.
Buy a unit and get split custody. You can
Yeah.
split it every other turn.
Yeah, you have to make some arrangement of who actually owns the unit.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Alright, actually, just to have a look at it.
Oh. We should probably look at
Units defending within the city's territory get +5 combat strength. The other cities within 9 tiles get 4 loyalty. And the other thing is, city cannot be put under siege. Strategic resources in the city gain +1 turn.
Hey, Captain Keys. I'm going to spend a governor tile on the Castilian. Which promotion are you going to pick? Eyes.
Garrison, please.
Yeah.
Alright.
we're now a level 2 governor, I guess.
That's a level 2 governor, yeah, or whatever, however you want to call that, but it's a promoted governor. All right, so that should make things a little bit easier. So river flooding over here, just barely visible. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're doing good so far. And
So,
yeah,
Scout, what do you think you're doing right now? What is your plan? I want you to explain it to me in triplicate what your plan here is.
it's scouting, obviously. That's what you gotta do as a scout. Alright, with Garrison Commander and Frost, we are actually now stronger than the warriors here. Or they are on better terrain. Heal the Spearman. Alright, healing the Spearman. Oh, we didn't look at what the scout was doing down here. It's exploring the shoreline.
Oh, we should. How about our other scout?
Heal our archer. Archer. Oh, it's not healing. It's healing. Alright, that scout. Yeah. That scout.
I personally would say put him back in Auto Explorer, but what do you think? Auto Explorer, yeah.
Auto Explorer.
Yeah.
Checking out the borders of Poland.
Our bestest
Okay.
friends.
Next turn we have political philosophy done. And I think so we are ending at turn 106, so that's 4 more turns.
Hey, maybe we should. I should have built walls. I'm a dumbass.
Alright, political philosophy is here, and I guess that's as good as time as any to talk about what kind of government you want now. Because it is gonna have some implications.
I feel like Classical Republic would actually sort of not be the smartest choice at this exact moment.
At this exact moment, it doesn't bring us anything. That's true. Except for more policy slots.
Yeah, and right now I feel like I feel like keeping our military policy slot is kind of important. Though I don't really want to go for like full autocracy, so I think I'm gonna go with an oligarchy for right now.
Uh-huh.
Like, I know that I said that I would do Classical Republic, but I can change my mind.
You can. That's why you are the Chancellor. Alright, so oligarchy, just to make sure, it gives you +4 combat strength for basically everything we have right now, and more unit experience.
That will be help with the barbarians.
Yeah.
And it gives you 1 slot of each. In comparison, autocracy gives you 1 more military slot instead of a diplomacy slot, and gives you more yields because we have palace in that city, and we have government buildings. I think we have a granary in that city, so that should count too.
I think right.
Oh no,
now,
it's government building. So I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
I feel like most useful right now would be the oligarchy.
All
I feel
right.
like that's what I'm going with. I'll probably switch to Classical Republic later, but right now we need that combat strength and that military part.
All right. Here we are, and oligarchy it is. So there's also an offer for you, Mad Lord. in the chat, and you also are in control of that one policy slot, so that's up to you actually to decide if you want to change it. For diplomatic policy and wildcard policy, it is still Spencer.
Actually, I feel like right now it may be used. Well, we can't get great general or great scientist or great profit points because all those things are
You still get the points even if you don't have a district.
oh well I feel like right. Okay, first let's look at diplomatic slots.
Yeah. So we haven't found anything yet. So every envoy will be the first envoy as it is right now.
I feel like charismatic leader, and and I'm not sure for the wild because and I'm not sure if I want to switch out a gote and discipline because +5 unit combat strength sounds quite helpful right now, but slowing down our speed of creating units seems.
Alright, so big side remark here. We are currently building a heavy chariot, which is none of these which the Gog is actually giving a bonus for. So if you want to faster production and the chariot, you need to go to maneuver.
I think right now it would be best if we actually go discipline, just because we're currently fighting a lot of barbarian.
In the wildcard slot or in the military slot?
In the military slot.
Alright.
And as much as I want to do revelation, because I do really want to get a religion at some point. We can't really right now, like for obvious reasons.
Yeah, let me quickly switch here. We're gonna not forget about what was. So we have one prophet is recruited right now, and one is in the works by an AI, which is getting +3 points per turn. So it's really hard to catch up to that one, but there will be. Yeah, we're actually gonna have. So there will be 3 other prophets available afterwards.
Okay. I feel like right now it would be most helpful to. I'm having problems here. Problems picking.
Come again?
I'm having problems picking.
Alright.
How big are great prophets? Like how important? Not great prophets, great generals. How important are they?
They are pretty decent if you want to go to war. Like, if you want to play aggressive, having a great general is very, very helpful.
I don't really want to go to war. I want to defend against these barbarians, but I'm not huge.
I think against barbarians, like in my opinion, a great general is overkill against barbarians, because sooner or later these barbarians will be dealt with, and then you have a great general sitting with them.
I feel like our best choice. I'm going to say revelation simply because I want to get started on great profit points, and that's the only way to get them outside of actually building a holy site.
You want that?
Yeah.
Alright, so Madlord, have you thought about the economic policy card? Currently distracted by offers of the military. But yeah. Madlord, are you here?
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you want for the economic slot? It's yours.
Boy, let's keep it where it is. There's only one decent one live. But
You want to keep it like it is?
yeah,
Alright. So let's keep it like it is then. And I confirm this is
Yeah.
looking good for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really hope we meet city state.
Right, so you're discussing military money.
Oh, we need a new civic.
We need a new civic, yes. That's also up to you.
Is it? Did they not pick their civic? Did they not pick a civic in advance?
No, I have no standing orders from the academy whatsoever. They are completely missing
Okay.
the action right now.
Then
that's
I guess I'll choose, I suppose.
That's your responsibility.
I seen what they can really get
So
you into trouble.
I have drama and poetry, and I have games and recreation.
Yeah, I mean, this is not really affecting anything here, but I just want to state that I really like it that with this starting conditions that you get the boost for drama and poetry, because that one is kind of hard to get, actually.
Yeah. We can't. What? Wait. So we get that for. What are you saying?
So boost means you get 40% of that technology right away.
Mm-hmm.
And because we started at ancient area, classical area start, we have that even though we have not built a wand actually.
Oh. I. hmm. I feel like drama and poetry is best right now because we are. I believe we're currently in the middle of construction. So being able to straight go to games and recreation.
We are in the middle of engineering actually.
Oh. Okay.
So construction is here. It's not started.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm confused.
But you can still go for drama and poetry if you want.
I feel like drama and poetry is our best option right now. Mm, I'm not sure. What do recorded history, defensive tactics, all those?
Okay, so recorded history gives you better campus districts as a policy card, and this policy card for governors. It also gives you a governor title, as does defensive tactics, and it gives this a wonder, which is like not super redundant, but kind of redundant.
How about
Defensive tactics on the other side gives you this policy card for military. That one, building walls. This wonder.
let's go with drama and poetry for now. Just
Alright.
do the guilds do the people who are guilds here think that's nice? Fine. Yeah, let's go with drama and poetry. Okay.
Right. I mean, if the academy decides that they want something else, they can change it at the beginning of the next session. So, okay. So, did you guys come to some kind of agreement? Edward and Captain
So
Keys.
heavy.
I need to get rid of a
We're
cat again.
building a heavy, so I think
Chariot.
we'll build one next 4 turns.
In the next 4 turns. I didn't quite get it. Can you say again?
Well, we buy now a heavy, but we're already building one, so
Yeah, there's one ready in 4 turns, that's true. And before you can buy anything, you need to move out that Spearman too.
yeah.
Alright, anyway, so let's is there any new decisions here concerning this archer or that spearman, or should they just keep healing?
I guess just keep healing.
Yeah.
It's up to them.
Captain Keys says... It's a long since coming in. Alright, we will need to move spearman's sword, take north barbarian with our archer, and then with our spearman. North barbarian. Okay.
What are our scouts currently looking at?
Let me do this quickly.
Okay.
Spearman. Okay. That's one warrior down. And the city is ready to get another hit. So this scout is currently looking at the Polish border, which it cannot enter.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
And the other scout is looking at this nice river flooding down here. It's the Nile. This cat is going completely nuts. Leave me alone, please. Okay. Alright, you guys fine? You guys happy? Oh, you want to buy an archer?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
So how is this split here? Is this 80 money from military and the rest from the guild?
I think yes.
Yes. Okay. So gonna spend the archer.
And like, I'm curious. Is how is this archer being split? Is this like 50? Is this like one turn then another turn, or is this like one person owns it, or like you collectively decide on what happens with it?
It sounds like an emergency buy for now, and when it's kind of in the open, what happens afterwards with it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to hear about it, yeah. 1 to 3 turns each, we will figure it out later. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So... Everybody ready to end the turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so there goes another warrior down. And we have some units to move here.
I guess.
So there are 2 barbarians sitting up here, there is 1 camp in the northeast, there is 1 camp in the west, and then there is 1 camp in the south.
Maybe as a suggestion, I don't have any control here. Maybe send the archers and spearmen up to attack that encampment, or just heal them. I don't know.
That scout is actually finding a root bit.
I'm not going to be much use for a moment because I need and like I'm the national government, so I don't actually do much.
Alright, do you want to move that archer? There's also a settler waiting.
Who controls the settler?
The settler. Let me look it up just to be sure. Thinking. Well, today it is the national government, but I think is theory it's Stockholm settler. Traders, builders, settlers, and archaeologists belong to the entity controlling the city. Yeah. So this is actually a Stockholm settler. What do you want to do with this archer, by the way? Captain. We should move archer northeast. It's Brazil, I guess. Alright. And our scouts. Scouting. Looks good. I have your this archer is in control of both of you. So by the way, this mine here is pillaged. Repairing it does not cost a charge, so if you desire to do so, Spencer, you can start moving this builder and repair that mine if you want to. You think it's not too risky. If he's still here. So we'll just continue. That is from government. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Sweet. So we do have a new barbarian camp, but this time in front of Georgia. And our scout is just running wild. For some reason it didn't want to go down here. Alright, so we do have this barbarian horse archer coming closer. And where's the scout down here? My assumption is that scout came from that camp. Take barbarian horse with a closer archer. Alright.
Should attack.
Heal the other two units.
Can you hear me?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
And so what I was saying is,
Can't hear anything.
you can't hear us. So what I was saying is that you can actually go and repair that mine.
Sorry, I can hear people.
Okay.
What am I repairing? Repair the yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess move the builder over to do that.
Alright, so do you want to move here, pause, move next turn here, and then here, or do you want to move out the settler out of the city so that the builder can move into the city and then to this tile?
I guess move the settler out next to the slightly damaged archer.
Here?
Like
Like this?
Yes, I think.
Alright. And then can move here. Alright, yeah, we saw that. And this is turn 105, so we are gonna end in the next turn. Oh! There is an offer for you.
Oh. What do they want? diplomas? Open
Wait.
borders and like.
No, that's 2 diplomatic, what's it called? Diplomatic points or something.
Oh, and they want gold.
You can use it in the, well, they offer gold, yeah. You can use it in the World Congress.
Oh. So it's not much use to us right now.
Yeah, probably.
Um,
So they offer 2 gold per turn and open borders.
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, what?
Yeah, let's trade.
Let's trade. Alright, so let me write that down, because that is something which the national government. Okay, so you have to, actually, you have to get in contact with Matlord here, because the national government does not have 2 gold per turn. It's only the merchant guild who has 2 gold per turn.
No, I believe what they're.
Oh, you are offering
They
to
offering
diplomatic.
us.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
That's
Which means
completely.
that I get
You get 2 gold per turn. That's true. Yeah, I'm completely wrong. You are right.
Who that they to the
I also
national
made.
government? That
Yeah, I believe the 2 gold per turn would go to the national government.
Yes, this goes to the national government. This is why I wanted to write in here. I started to do the right thing when I confused myself. Okay, but we are here now. 2 gold per turn for the national government. Accept deal. Goodbye. And it pains her to agree, but she must. Like, she was the one offering the deal, but whatever.
Actually, can we talk to Poland again for a moment?
Poland?
Yeah.
Alright, let me quickly explain what happened here. So what actually did happen, I don't know. So this Bavarian Horse Archer moved in closer, attacked our archer. Yeah.
And they
And
super lost.
well, they got damaged before. And these 2 horsemen are moving in on our settler archer combination here. So you wanted to talk to Poland?
Yes.
Alright.
Make deal.
Okay.
And we offer them open borders, and they offer us open borders.
Like this?
Yes. Borders.
Should we check if they
They're happy.
are actually happy to give something on top of this?
I don't really feel like we need to offer them any. We need to.
Oh, they are offering more. Like, if you want more than just open borders, you can have more.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess. That's okay.
So it could be 1 gold per turn plus 8 directly, or it could be.
Hold on. Let me.
It could be also 29 golds directly if you want that instead.
So what use are the little like diplomatic token things?
So in the World Congress, there are some proposals which you can vote for. So you can give 1 vote for each proposal up or down. And then if you want to give additional votes on these proposals, then you need to spend your diplomatic capital. The first additional one costs 10, the second additional one costs 20, and so on.
Oh, so it's useless to us.
Right now it's pretty useless, yeah, but it will be pretty important later on.
Okay, I guess, so it's 1 gold per turn, or...
Yeah, it's 1 gold and 8 directly, or it's 29 direct gold, or 2 diplomatic points.
Question. Do AIs like us more if we give them favorable deals?
Not that I have seen so far.
Okay.
But I never give them a more favorable deal than I need to.
I mean,
If you give them gifts, they are definitely happy. So if you feel like that, then you can just make this deal and then make a second deal where you just gift them back what they gave you, and then they be happy.
for right now, I guess just this.
This, one turn,
Yeah.
one per turn and 8.
Yeah.
Alright, so the national government is making some money here. So you are sitting
we
at...
we got the cash.
all you needed. Cash is good. Alright, so 8 gold directly, and we're sitting now at 3 gold per turn.
Yeah.
And she's so happy about it. Alright. So, coming back to military, we have attack barbarian horse with a close archer. He'll be able to. Can we attack the horseman?
We need to build a new thing.
Oh, is that actually, is that a new order or not? I think it's still the same one. Can we attack the horseman with our spearman? That's a good question. We cannot.
Oh, can we, for production, I guess that's my choice now. Can, can, can we build walls?
We can absolutely build walls here.
I feel like we need walls.
You want that?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so, giving you some odds here. Looks like these 2 archers could kill that horseman, for example. That archer can also kill that horse archer instead. That heavy chariot can move out up to here or up to here to the west. Yeah, that's 3 options.
I feel like those all sound like good. I don't know, it's not my choice. I forgot things.
Use both archers to attack the middle horse. Okay. Boom. That horse is gone. Now our chariot has even more space to move to. Move the spearman northeast towards the enemy horse. It's on its way. And that leaves the chariot. I move here, or onto these 2 hill tiles. Attack the lower horse with chariot. That's not possible. We can move on the stone or on the desert. Get closer to it. Stone. Choice. So we have that builder. Do you still want to move it up here for repairments? Spencer?
What?
We have that builder. Do you still want to move it up here for repairments?
Yeah. Yeah. Repair the thing. Yes.
Alright, and that settler?
Right now, just keep the settler. Actually, show around, viable setting spots. Just I want to look around for them.
Yeah, so let me bring up the settler lens here. So everything which is dark green has fresh water, which is pretty good. The yields you see, raise, like all these small numbers here means loyalty pressure. But with a governor, you can subtract 8 from this if you move a governor to that city. So there's like something going on here in the middle of the desert. There's a bit of food here. To be quite frankly, I think our land is pretty shit. So there's a little spot over here. You could go here into the tundra. Or you abandon freshwater when you could go into this area once this barbarian camp is cleared, or to this area here.
I guess.
Also, there
How,
might be
how about
something over here.
we? I think maybe try and move down our coast, but like right now, don't move because
Yeah.
right now. I think like down our coast, like where like those where like where the white where the
Georgia.
no where like right next to our uh where our island, right next to where Stockholm is,
Here.
like no, the other coast, the other one,
Here.
the down, yes, that coast.
Yeah.
I think that anyway, that's for later.
Yeah, and that settler belongs to Stockholm, right? So they have to decide
No,
what we want to do.
no,
Right?
the settler belongs to me, this national government, because that's where settlers are owned
You
by.
control it right now because Stockholm is not here, but Stockholm has built
No,
a settler.
no,
Oh yeah, yes.
settlers are owned by the national government at first, same way that the
No, so it actually says traders, builders, settlers, and archaeologists belong to the entity controlling the city they have been built in, usually the local government. Environmentalists and spies belong to the national government, and military units belong to the military.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright. So I guess it stays where it is for now. Alright, so that is turn 106. We can also have a look at what these scouts are doing before we end. So let's do that. We open borders, and that scout moves into Poland. Have a snoop around, and actually we have open borders here now too. So that scout checks out that third city, Georgia. Alright, and I'm gonna hit save here. Oh, is there anything else you guys want to trade or do or deal?
I don't think so. I basically did all the trading I wanted to.
Alright, so let's save the game.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
hold for a half. I just want to look at something. What, are Georgia, what, 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 like, what's the? Can I see like their diplomacy thing?
The diplomacy thing? You mean like that thing?
Yeah. Okay. They don't like the lack of walls.
Yes. Something
Well, that's
being
something I
currently
wanna
worked
fix.
on.
I'm currently trying to fix that. And okay. Okay. That makes okay. I'm trying to be friends with you, but okay.
So I should probably
Yeah. Okay.
so you do have gold per turn, and we made that happen last turn, right? So I need to make sure that you actually get this gold. I think both of these deals came through last turn, so that is from turn 5 onwards. It's getting complicated. Because all that gold per turn is of course gold which you will have, so right now you're sitting at 7.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
That's a good amount of gold.
And alright, so I will make a lot of screenshots now, but you don't need to be here to do that. So I'm gonna save the game. And yeah, so thanks for dropping by. And this was the second session. We will have the third session next week around the same time. Hopefully the academy will be here, and we can have some decisions about what to do with the settler and like culture and science and so on and so forth. It looks like we are dealing quite okay with these Bavarians. So there will be some money flowing into the military guild, as it seems, future. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna end the stream, and yeah, so yeah, thank you everybody.
Okay. Yeah.